Today on the Cardinal Sports Network, we bring you varsity field hockey as the Lawrence Cardinals take on Notre Dame. This is a classic crosstown rivalry, and we're expecting a very close and evenly matched game today. Notre Dame starts out with possession of the ball. Unable to get it across the line, they are met by stiff opposition from Lawrence. Notre Dame recovers, and now they'll head down towards the Lawrence goal. Once again stopped by Lawrence. Whistle turns possession over to Notre Dame. And Notre Dame sends it well down the field. Now driving over towards the Lawrence goal. Taken away by Lawrence. Lawrence unable to clear it. There it goes. And now Lawrence sends it back down towards the Notre Dame goal. Shot on goal does not go. That'll be sent back out by Notre Dame and back in by Lawrence. Out of bounds. So it'll be Notre Dame ball. Hit by Notre Dame is intercepted by Lawrence. Now Lawrence will move it towards the Notre Dame goal. Shot. That one's knocked out by Notre Dame. Foot fault, it'll be, well, Notre Dame took a hit, but now it's Lawrence on the attack again. Lawrence ball. Notre Dame will get in defensive position. Pass to the outside, now back in. Drive towards the goal. That one's broken up by Notre Dame. And Notre Dame ball. Now Notre Dame send it out. Well, no, they're going to drive it right up the center. Taken away by Lawrence. Recovered by Notre Dame. And now back by Lawrence. Good back and forth action here early on in the going. Cross by Lawrence. And that one will go over the end line. Notre Dame ball. That one goes over the sideline. Notre Dame again, and right across the sideline again. This time it'll be a Lawrence ball. Girls getting set, bring the ball in. There. Okay, now we're ready to go. Lawrence on the move towards the Notre Dame goal. And Shank finally gets a shot off there, but in a sea of blue. Unable to get through the defense, so Notre Dame will take possession. Quick substitution there. Notre Dame will resume play. Brought right back down by Lawrence, but whistle stops that action. It'll be a Lawrence ball. There's a hit by Lawrence. Ball moving towards the goal, but once again heavy opposition from Notre Dame. Now Lawrence with the cross. couldn't get the shot off. So Notre Dame bringing it back away from their goal. Lawrence takes it away. Send it back in towards the goal. Cross to the middle. Notre Dame ends up with the ball. They'll send it out to the sideline, though. It'll be a Lawrence ball. And Lawrence will inbound the ball. And the near corner, there's a cross. Cross didn't get through. Foot fault. That'll be Notre Dame ball. Lawrence sends it right back in towards the goal. And it will be a penalty hit. I believe they refer to this as a corner hit for Lawrence. Lawrence sends the ball in. Oh, missed play there. And Notre Dame will get possession. Lawrence has kept the ball. Ooh, that wasn't good. Lawrence has kept the ball up at the Notre Dame end for quite a while, but now it looks like Notre Dame's going to be heading down towards the Lawrence goal. Good hit down the sideline. Lawrence comes away with the ball and will try to send it back up the field, but Notre Dame grabs it and brings it right back down again. There's a pass over in front of the goal, sent back out. Now Lawrence on the attack. Notre Dame stops that play and sends it back towards the Lawrence goal. Good hit. Notre Dame trying to bring it in. Lawrence will bring it out away from the goal. Now Lawrence advancing towards the Notre Dame goal. Play is stopped by Notre Dame. Cross towards the center. And Notre Dame breaks through. Couldn't go very far with it, though. They'll send it down to the far corner. Here's a cross. That one's rejected. Now Lawrence trying to bring the ball back towards the Notre Dame side. Notre Dame takes it away. That'll be Notre Dame ball. There's the hit. Sent right in through toward the goal, but picked up by Lawrence and sent out towards the sideline. That'll be a Notre Dame ball. Little over 6 minutes left in this first period. Still tied at 0-0. Lawrence versus Notre Dame. There's the resumption of play. Ball headed back towards the middle of the field. Now Lawrence gets a hold of it. Couldn't keep it. Taken back by Notre Dame. Now Lawrence takes the ball away and they'll send it back up towards the Notre Dame goal. And that will be Lawrence ball. Cross didn't get through, but Lawrence recovers. There's a cross. And that will be a call against Notre Dame. That's Brooke Roslin bringing the ball in. Oh, a nice shot on goal. Goes just a little bit wide to the left. Notre Dame ball. Ball's taken away by Lawrence. And in it goes. Goal number 1 for the game as Talia Schenk puts it in the back of the net. Lawrence Cardinals take the lead over the Mighty Irish of Notre Dame.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
So Talia Schenk is able to get around goalie Brennan Pinto and put the ball into the empty goal for the first goal of the game, giving Lawrence a 1-0 lead over Notre Dame. It's a breezy but beautiful day here as the girls are playing the sport they love. And the whistle will return possession to Lawrence. There's Lawrence moving the ball now. Notre Dame trying to take it away. Lawrence prevails and advances down the sideline. Notre Dame shows up to knock it out of bounds, and it will be a Lawrence ball. The hit by Lawrence. And now Lawrence advancing the ball towards the Notre Dame goal. There's a cross. Over to the near side of the field. Sent back in towards the middle. That one stopped by Notre Dame, and whistle will turn possession back to Lawrence. Lawrence brings it across. Tripped up by a number of Notre Dame defenders. Gets the shot off, but no good. Slightly off to the right. Good attempt, as Lawrence applying plenty of pressure to the Notre Dame goal here early on. Incidentally, I mentioned Brennan Pinto. She is the goalie for Notre Dame. Back at the other end of the field, Olivia Drake is manning the goal for Lawrence. Some dispute about where the ball should be restarted. So they'll bring it back over here. And Lawrence will bring the ball in. Now Notre Dame tries to clear it. Can't quite get it out. Lawrence on the attack again. There's a shot. Does not get through. Notre Dame will stop it. Now Lawrence takes the ball away. That's Marcy Weiss in the corner with the ball. She'll pass it in towards center. Brooke Roslin trying to make something happen. And a little too much stick action there. That will be, I believe, Lawrence ball. So another one of the corner hits as Lawrence will set up. Looks like Roslin will be taking the hit. Shot on goal. Does not go in. Good attempt by the girls once again. And that will bring up a hit for Notre Dame. You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV, where the Lawrence Cardinals are taking on the Mighty Irish of Notre Dame in girls varsity field hockey. Ball went out of bounds. That'll be a Lawrence ball. Lawrence sends it in. Pass to center is taken away by Notre Dame. Foot fault will be Lawrence ball. Pass up the line. And a shot over towards the goal. That one's fielded by Notre Dame. Tipped out of bounds. I believe that will be Notre Dame ball. And there's the buzzer for the end of the period as the Lawrence Cardinals lead with a score of 1-0 over the Mighty Irish of Notre Dame. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, we'll be unable to bring you the rest of this exciting girls varsity field hockey game, Lawrence versus Notre Dame. Final score was 2-1, Lawrence taking the win with 2 goals by Talia Schenk. Emily Brady from Notre Dame scored the lone goal for that team to keep it a nice close match. Thank you for tuning in, and tune in again next time for more exciting action on the Cardinal Sports Network.